Today is November 2nd, 2025, and I'm sitting on my vibration plate, doing it at the bare minimum, so it's a gentle rocking and stuff. Oh, wow, I'm just kind of amazed at my aura. But I gotta tell you, the second, I'm feeling really kind of, the only thing I can think of that it feels like is like a little bit of anxiety. Not a huge amount, just a little bit, just enough for me to notice. And I think that's because the changes that are coming up. I'm going to be going on a travel with my youngest son to my eldest son's wedding. And so, you know, that energy is building up and everything, you know, with the wedding. And then I also get to meet my future daughter. So, well, I wouldn't say future. She is my daughter. As far as I'm concerned, you know, when she said yes to the proposal, they was married. So, and this is just, you know, the wedding, of course, is just, you know, confirmation of their union that they made unto themselves. So that's awesome. So, yeah, a lot of changes happening in my world. My current husband, handler, let me know that I needed to move on and move out. It's winter time here in Fairbanks. The snow is here. It's really cold and everything. So I've been focusing on manifesting, you know, and putting out there with divine source, divine union, who always answers everything I ever ask, is always supplied. I appreciate that. I put out there that I wanted to be put and used for good, where I'll be the highest good for myself, for others, you know, others involved and stuff like that. So I feel that's coming up too. Oh. And I also want to say that I do know that everything that I've manifested has happened. I can't tell you anything other than that's part of this feeling too. This feeling of, you know, feeling kind of discombobulated. You know, even just this being rocking and stuff, I feel like, you remember in the 70s when we were kids and we had that one toy that had a clear bubble on it, looked like a vacuum cleaner, and when you walked with it, it would pop up the balls inside? That's kind of what I feel like I'm a ball inside of that. It's kind of unnerving and stuff, but I just gotta breathe through this feeling is all. I just gotta breathe through this feeling is all. And trust in the process. Everything's working out. Everything is working out. It just feels weird. That's it. That's the only thing I can put to it. It just feels weird. It doesn't feel normal. And so that's kind of, and it's okay if it doesn't feel normal, you know what I mean? Because if it was normal, then that means that I would be stuck in my old timeline, and I've moved on from my old timeline. So this feeling is right on track, and I should feel like this because what I put out, and I can't even say I put it out that long ago. I mean, I put it out a long time ago, but really, really focused on it here recently, in these last few months, well, definitely this year. All I can say is everything is coming together. It's like I'm about to give birth, you know, because it's been at least 9 months or more. I'd say more. But definitely for this last year, I have focused religiously on what I wanted to manifest. And then as we got closer and closer and closer, not that I had a specific time in mind, but apparently that's kind of what's turning out, is everything is really solidifying, because when you speak and you speak with emotion, you hold that thought that was in your head, that the universe created for you, and you're like, yep, that's it. Or you tweak the thought, the vision, the experience that you want to have, something to more of your liking and everything, so that it can come on. And then you just keep saying yes to it every day, whether you feel it or not, whether it feels real or not. You just keep saying yes to it and keep thinking about it and keep projecting it, and confirmation, and just know that everything has already taken place. Like I said, my pixels have pixelated, and now I know without a doubt that what I'm feeling right now is completely normal, and this feeling is in the past, where I might have gotten afraid or something, and made a different decision, and then the old life would continue. Whereas this time, I'm not making a decision. I'm sticking with the decision I've made. I've already put it out on the field. I've already put it out in the universe. I've already put it out ahead of me. I've already radiated it up to my highest self, the me, myself, and I, and the God self. So I know that everything is already taken care of. And I'm going to keep saying yes. I'm going to hold the door open so that it can come in, so I can go out, so there's free movement, free energy exchange. And that's the proverbial door, because remember, I never really read the Bible or anything, but I know that it says something in there about, in my Father's house there are many mansions, or something like that. Or I don't know, something along those lines, where there's basically it comes down to whatever you want, it's yours. Whatever you want, whatever you hold to, it's yours. Whatever it is, it's yours. So just hold to that. So anyway, one cool thing about this is that it does this for 15 minutes. And then, I'll take a few minutes just to feel in my body and see where that feeling, how it feels and stuff. And if I still have that feeling here in my core and my front, usually my back feels real tingly and stuff. Standing on it helps out. If I go to the higher levels, then I get itchy in my body, and which is a good thing, because that means that antihistamines is getting released out of your tissues and stuff, and that's what causes the blood rush. It's kind of like when you lay on those meditation mats with all those little spikes and everything, and you lay on that, and it gets all hot and itchy and stuff. That's the antihistamines getting released due to all the blood that's being pulled up to the surface and triggered it and everything. So this is another way of also doing that. So this is another good thing. And then also this morning, I was, in that mode of manifesting. I naturally started thinking, oh, wow, this is an epiphany coming in. I naturally started thinking of another issue that needs to get taken care of. And part of me at this very second is like, why would we be talking about this now? Because because I've already manifested the first thing that I wanted, and it's already happening, it's coming through, it's coming true, it's happened. I'll be getting confirmation of that because I believed it into reality. I believed it into my 3D. Now my body, now I'm triggered to focus on what else needs to get taken care of in my life. And set that up, because that's going to take some time for it to come to fruition. So anyway, because I was wondering, why am I thinking these things? But I didn't like put too much, heaviness on it. I was like, right? So now I know why. Anyway, it's 11:01. 11:01, that's 111. That's awesomeness. 11:11, oh, that's awesome too. So anyway, this rocking has definitely helped the anxiety that I was feeling in my belly and stuff. And then talking about it, talking it through, and then just seeing, that my everything is kind of, I know I'm shaking and everything, but even if I wasn't, I shouldn't be this. My aura is definitely coming through. I can see it. It's huge. It's thick. Anyway, that got me kind of giggling on the inside. Girl be got a thick aura. So, anywho, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, Michi, I love you, I love you, I love you. Bye.